Welcome. In this explainer, we are going to decode the very soul of a culture, but not through its laws or its history books. Nope, we're doing it through its most sacred menu, the Arreqqana Harvest Lantern Festival. Here, every single dish tells a story. You see this phrase, threads fed, flames shared, hearts warmed? This isn't just a catchy theme, it's a promise. It's the guiding principle behind every single bite we're about to explore. It's all about community, spirituality, and that warmth that ties it all together.
So that's the big question, right? How can one meal do all of that heavy lifting? Well, let's take a journey, course by course, and see exactly how this menu becomes a living map to the heart of a people, revealing their history, their spirit, and what it means to be a community.
All right, our journey starts in the courtyard, and right away, things are different. The first tastes aren't served at tables. Instead, everyone is standing together. It's a way of affirming community from the very first bite, turning a simple appetizer into this powerful statement of unity. And check this out. The actual shape of the food directly reflects its purpose. The Venora noodles? They're literally braided, like the threads of destiny, and you eat them standing to show there's no seat between us. Then you have the flame bread, which is sealed by this special violet flame, all to help you focus your mind before the ceremony really kicks off. So what's the secret to that calming bread? It's a sacred ingredient, lavender moonmilk. I mean, how amazing does that sound? It's harvested at twilight, and it's believed to soothe any tension and bless your words, basically getting everyone on the same page for a night of harmony. Okay, so from the courtyard, picture us moving over to the Tideside Blessings steam lane. Yep, you heard that right, a steam lane. Here, soups are served not just to fill you up, but to literally manage the currents of your heart. This whole course is about emotional and spiritual cleansing. And here's where you see this incredible nuance. You've got two coastal soups, but they have totally distinct jobs. The Noho Wajia tidal broth is for looking inward, to calm your spirit and soften your own words. But the Ivajii star shell chowder looks outward, acting as a shield of protection and a warm welcome to any visitors. Now get this, even the steam from the soup is part of the ritual. Before you even take a sip, you lean in and whisper a blessing or maybe a personal boundary you want to set into the rising steam. The whole idea is to let it carry away any conflict before a single word is spoken out loud. It's just this beautiful, quiet act of self-care. Next, we move from the sea to the soil, over at the earth temple tables. Everything here is raw, it's grounding, and it's all designed to get your spirit ready for the main event. The Suli greens are there to purify your intuition, while the Saso blossom sprig is a blessing for emotional connection. A key ingredient in that Saso blossom sprig is the Emberroot seed, and its symbolism is so powerful. It represents growth from ash, this idea of rebirth and starting anew, which is, pretty central to any harvest festival. All right, now we're entering the Flame Heritage Rotunda. This is the symbolic center of the whole feast. We're at the climax of the meal, where the main dishes are served to honor things like endurance, politics, and of course, affection. So this table really lays out the three core values celebrated in the main courses. You've got the Camrosia feast, which is all about harmony in the community. Then the fire stag stew, honoring the strength of the ancestors. And finally, the honey-glazed fish, symbolizing affection and the power of the feminine tide. Now, that vegan Camrosia feast is a huge deal, because it's basically the foundation for unity. It's politically neutral, which allows for what they call sacred difference. It creates a space where people can disagree without creating division, setting the stage for peaceful debate. And of course, a special ritual goes with this dish. First, the elders take a bite. Then every single person holds 7 seconds of silence. It's such a simple, powerful act that reinforces respect and the shared promise to stay in harmony, all before any debate can even start. Okay, so just when you think dessert is coming, everything stops. The entire festival pauses. And this isn't just to cleanse your palate. This is an interlude for the spirit, a moment for everyone to reflect and feel gratitude together. This pause has its own 3-step ritual, and it acts like a little bridge. First, you sip that calming moonmilk again. Then you inhale cleansing steam from a shared broth. And finally, you offer thanks, either out loud or just in your heart. It's this deliberate process to get you from the savory heart of the meal to the sweet end with real intention. During this interlude, a phrase is spoken, Lu atizar skia, le ne dor namara. It means, thankful hearts hold flame warmth.
What a beautiful reminder that the warmth of the festival doesn't just come from the fire, but from that feeling of shared gratitude.
The final courses are designed to open you up. The desserts use what's called sweet geometry, like star cinnamon cookies for sacred speech. And then the drinks offer this fascinating contrast. You have the Tideside, which encourages bold confessions, and then the Bloom-Tea, which grounds you in sensory wisdom, expression versus wisdom. It's brilliant.
As the night gets deeper and the lanterns are still waiting for their light, the feast starts to conclude. But it doesn't end with a grand finale. Instead, it ends with a quiet, meditative brew, a moment for real introspection.
And this final drink, the Solar Smolder Honey Brew, is all about taking everything in. It honors silent endurance and the flame that everyone has inside them. It's a way to absorb the warmth and community of the feast and carry it with you before the lanterns are finally lit.
The final action of the entire meal is simply to look up. Before anyone takes that last sip, everyone raises their eyes to the unlit lanterns hanging above. It's this simple gesture that connects that inner warmth you've been building all night with the shared communal light that's about to fill the sky.
And so, the meal ends with this softly chanted reminder, Nanama, na kia, lo kameve, lo nedor. It means, no home is without flame, no heart is without thread. It's the perfect summary, isn't it? The threads of community and the flame of the spirit. They aren't just for a festival. They're what we carry inside us always. It really makes you wonder, what rituals in our own lives are doing that same important work?